All right, what's up, guys? So, here's the thing. I'm doing this video more so to motivate people on this topic. But here's the thing though. Like, I overall want people to be themselves when it comes to content creating, so you can take in what I say as advice or whatever, or you could do your own thing. I'm not going to be that individual that judges or tells people what to do with their content creating careers. The only thing that I am going to tell you to do with your content creating career is literally something that anybody will tell you, and it's just to continue following your dreams and be yourself. Now, if you want to be somebody else, you want to be a character, whatever the situation is, it is your choice at the end of the day on whatever you want to do. But here's the thing though, there are going to be people, all right, that's going to try to test your abilities of being a content creator, and the way that they will try to infiltrate, like, overall, like, your little circle and stuff when it comes to, whatever you got going on, is by masking it by saying that it's criticism. Now, I've been a content creator for almost 13 years now. Going on next year, it'll be 13 years. I have seen a lot of different ways of going about content creating. Throughout those years, I've decided, just, I guess, in my own little way, piecing all of the different things that I've seen, twisting it with my little twist to it, and doing what I overall want to do. Now, throughout that time, I have had people, quote unquote, criticize me. But here's the thing, with that, that's what I overall wanted to, more so it's like, I guess, talking to those critics, get straight to the point, like, just get straight to the point. My thing is this, with dealing with criticism, you'll have people out there, and I guess, like, I will give you guys, like, a more of a outside of content creating example, but how people will come about this criticism is that they will insult you and then tell you what's wrong with your stuff. Now, where I'm from, I don't talk to people like that. Nor did anybody in my life, upbringings, guardians, parents, they didn't teach me to talk to people like that unless you had an issue with them. But if you don't have an issue with this individual, you're going to when you're insulting them about whatever they got going on, right? So, to give you guys a scenario, so let's say I post a reaction video, right? I post a reaction video, and then these quote-unquote critics, not like an official critic, just some random person on YouTube, they will see this video, find everything wrong with it, rather than finding all the good things that comes about that video. Because my thing is this, all my videos, I feel like something good came out of it. It's either I've entertained some fans, or I overall got that video done and out the way, and I don't have to worry about it no more. So that's my positivity when it comes to being a content creator. But so let's say I post a reaction video. At some point in time, the video may glitch, right? So it might be a time where it's like, it might freezes, or a frame gets cut out, or audio may mess up a little bit. My microphone may go out for a little, like, just like errors that, like, you didn't really know it was going to happen, like, halfway through recording and stuff. So yeah, it's like everybody has those issues and things. But anyways, so how, if I were to see a video where it were to mess up, right? I'm not even going to sweat it. Like, if I'm watching a content creator and they have, so I won't sweat it until they come out and they actually talk about it, because I see it as this, where it's like, I'm not going to make because I don't know how people think when it comes to content creating, so I'm not gonna make their job more harder when I'm coming to them, insulting them and insulting their content and all that stuff. If anything, I'm just gonna be all like, hey, by the way, like, I don't know if but at this certain time of the video, it started, acting a little weird and things, but like I was previously saying, if they come out and they say like, oh man, video messed up, I don't know how to fix it, I would tell them how to fix it if I know how to fix it. But if I don't know how to fix it, I'm not, gonna keep cycling through everything. Because I feel like that's one thing that critics like to do with content creators, is that they like to cycle through as if they have like some sort of control or ownership of this content creator. But they like to cycle through every idea possible that they could come up with this content creator. And then if none of it works, or if they don't listen to them, then they just automatically call them a failure. When in fact, they very well can do whatever ideas that they come up with themselves. And my thing is this, because this is something that they always like to tell me, is that, oh, I'm not a content creator, nor do I want to be a content creator. Okay, then how are you going to tell me? It's either you follow whatever path that you're trying to give me, or don't tell me about how I know how it is to be a content creator. I am a content creator. My thing is this, with content creating, the content creator should be developing on his own. If he ask for outside help, or he or she, whoever, if they ask for outside help, then they ask for outside help. But if they feel fine with what they got going on, fam, it shouldn't be no situation where it's like, oh, I gotta, criticize you, I gotta, insult you, so anyways, now getting into an example and stuff. So I post a video, something messes up and things, so somebody will leave a comment talking about, are you an idiot? How do you not catch on to that? What's wrong with this video? This video is stupid. Why did your audio cut out? Why are you... Now, placing this in a more of a, in real life situation and stuff. Now, how do you think you would react if employee, customer, whoever, if manager, freaking custodian, whoever, just some person, all right, at your job, they approached you and they start talking to you the way that, people be talking in the comment sections and stuff? How would you react to that? Because if half of the stuff that was said to me in my comment sections were said to me in real life, I probably would be in jail right now for like first degree, some sort of assault. Like, I definitely would have tried to beat somebody down for half of the stuff but here's the thing though, overall, like, in real life, it's like, in real life or even in content creating, you shouldn't allow, because if anybody is going to be the idiot or ignorant, whatever and stuff, it's going to most likely be the one that's quote unquote criticizing you and stuff. So that's why a lot of the times, like, I don't really listen to criticism, because for one, they don't get straight to the point, and then another, it just comes off as an insult. Now, if somebody were to come to me, right, let's say they want me to test out their video game, and I'm, I'll name out like as many scenarios as I possibly can with this. So let's say it's a scenario where I like the game. Okay, so if I like that game, I'm like, the level design is amazing, graphic design, all this stuff, everything is amazing about this game. I see high hopes for it. Now, if this was a game that caused me to rage, then, and I want to say something good about it, I'm like, even though I had, as many issues as I possibly could, the game is hard. I myself don't personally like it, but I could see people getting into this game, because with gaming is like taste buds, it's gonna be different for everybody. So you might get your fans that like racing stuff, you may get your fans that like RPG stuff, you may get your fans that like the first person shooters or third person shooters, you may get your fans that like all of those different things. And that's why I will overall try to make sure that people know, and even the developer that sent me out their game for me to test out, it's like, this ain't my cup of tea when it comes to video games, but I can see this game overall going places. It shouldn't be left up to me on the say-so of whether this game should, reach the public or not. But if it is left in, then I'm like, okay, then yeah, I think it, deserves a little bit more work. If there's bugs and glitches and everything else wrong, like if it's on some like Modern Warfare 2, new Modern Warfare 2, not old Modern Warfare 2. If it's on some new Modern Warfare 2 stuff where it's glitching out, lagging, all these other issues, that I'm like, okay, then yeah, you may want to wait on it and fix that stuff and things before you release it and stuff. But I'm not going to, if I'm insulting it, it's out of anger. And that's another thing where it's like, if I'm going to talk on that real quick, it's like, how are you going to be angry? And that's some advice that I should be overall following myself and things. But it's like, how are you going to be angry at a creator? You don't really know that creator like that. So here's the difference between because I know people, if you watch my streams, then you're probably all like, okay, well, you be getting mad at those like video game developers and all that stuff. I guess and I've said this before, I guess the difference between myself and then those that have, criticized me, or, people that leave like that unwanted criticism and stuff. The difference is, I would have to say, is that those that have criticized me about my content, they didn't have to pay $70, to watch my video and things. They don't have to pay for a DLC or a battle pass, season pass, any of that other stuff, to watch my videos. podcasts, Twitch stream, TikToks, any of that stuff. They can watch any of my things, listen to any of my things for free. What, music? If you have like a music subscription service like Spotify or Apple Music, I imagine everybody has that. But if not, I very well have posted my music for free on YouTube. So you can listen to my music for free on YouTube and things. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that I've had, to charge people for is my music. But other than that, it's like the music is finished. It's not like it was halfway finished. It's not like it was somewhat finished. No, the music was 100% finished. So whoever it was that had bought my song, they got a full product right there. When it comes to video games and you're only getting half of a product, then I feel like that's when that criticism and all that stuff is valid. But I'm like, if you're getting the full product, that person signed up, they said that is the full product. Now, if I'm having to go back and fix, okay, then I'll go back and fix that, product. But I don't mind that. I feel like, with video game developers, it's like, it's too much work, this, that. With me, it's like, okay, if I have like an issue, it's like, okay, I know now for the next time I do a video, fix that issue and things. But yeah, overall though, I feel like, but that's like the main difference is that, money is going into, you're not having to spend money to watch my videos. You're having to spend money for these video games when they're halfway made and stuff. So I feel like, it's like you're wasting your hard-earned money that you worked for and stuff. It's like with time, and I mean, it's the same thing with money too. It's all like, at the end of the day, if you want to support these developers, buy their games, all that stuff, that is your decision, and if you mess up on that decision, then you mess up on that decision. But at the end of the day, it's like, with time, you got all the time in the world. You ain't gonna have all the money in the world, but you got all the time in the world. You can do whatever you want to do with that time. If you decide to use that time to watch my videos, fam, that is on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I post the videos, all right? I'm not the ones that's forcing you. I'm not the ones that's at your house or whatever the situation is where somehow, some way you come across my video and you're sitting there for however long the video is watching it. If you don't like the video at the end of the day, then it's like, fam, that's not your cup of tea. That's not your type of content that you like. That's one thing that I never understood was when people were getting on me about, reaction videos at one point in time, knowing that they didn't even like reaction videos or just mimicking and mocking what others have said. And it's like, fam, have you actually sat down to take the time to watch, because you don't have to watch my reaction video. You could go out there and watch whatever reaction video that you want to watch and support that creator. I'm not forcing y'all to sit down. If you want to unsubscribe from my channel, fine, unsubscribe. It's not gonna make me sad at the end of the day. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. I'm just gonna work hard, continue making content, and continue doing my thing. But there are millions upon millions of content creators out there that are 100%, I'm not even gonna lie, they are most likely doing better content than me. I know that there's people out there doing better content than me. I'm not afraid to admit that. Why? Because my thing is this. My mind is fully developed. I can accept a competition. I'm not going to try to hold people on my channel and force them to be. If they don't want to be here, fam, you don't have to be here. But I'm not going to force you, and you shouldn't feel obligated to be on my channel. So it's like when I just overall, talking back on that criticism back then and stuff, it was a lot of it was unneeded. Okay, not even a lot, all of it was unneeded. It was something that was by disliking my videos, leaving hate comments, making videos about me, all this stuff, that's not going to change how I feel about content creating or what I overall want to do with content creating. I feel like that's one thing that everybody should all know, is that a content creator is allowed to do whatever they want to do on whatever platform that they are on. So if you want to go on YouTube and you want to do unedited reaction videos, gaming videos, makeup tutorials, whatever, that is your decision. If you want to be an OnlyFans content creator, that is your decision. If you want to be a Twitch streaming content creator, TikTok content creator, Twitter content creator, Instagram content creator, Facebook content creator, at the end of the day, all of that stuff, your decision. Now, for people to judge, for people to get on you about it, for people to criticize you about it, why? When at the end of the day, when you sit down and you look at everybody in this world, from the richest of the rich to the poorest of the poor, they're doing stuff that, the thing is this, if they can't do something, they're aiming towards it. If they're not aiming towards it, they may be lost in life. If they're lost in life, then, at some point in time, maybe it's somebody or maybe it's them themselves. They will find some sort of guidance to do what they want to do in life. But that is their decision. You know, from the craziest of the craziest to the normalest of the normals. But at the end of the day, all right, there are much more worse things going on in this world, okay? And then there are some of the greatest things that are happening. Now, I guess speaking for myself, yeah, I've done some things that I'm not proud of, but there are some things that I've done in this world that I am extremely happy that I did. You know, donating to organizations, a church, donating to streamers, you know, having people tell me that their videos, but that my videos get them through the day, my podcasts get them through the day, people coming to my streams, literally having like a group of friends at a high school watching my stream together as a group. I'm like, fam, that's like, you know, and then what? Then like, you know, the negatives, it's like getting into beefs, getting into drama, freaking making videos I wish I would have never made and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like the thing is this, nobody in this world is supposed to be perfect. Nobody in this world can be perfect, okay? There is going to be flaws, problems, issues with everybody walking the face of this earth. Now, if that can't be accepted, then fam, nobody should exist. If you sit down and think about the ideal person that you want, realizing that that person don't exist, or if they do, who knows where they are in this world. But you have to put everything that you want into that person, but you can't force or try to change a person into your ideal person. They have to agree to that stuff on their own. So that's why, like, everything that I've said in this video is the main reason why I listen, especially when it comes to content creating. I listen to nobody. Has it made me successful? It's made me somewhat successful. But overall, at the end of the day, I know if I keep going, if I keep grinding, if I keep being motivated, if I keep working hard on my craft, creating more channels, creating more videos, finding new games to stream, new videos to post on TikTok, new podcast episodes to talk about, fam, the thing is this. I can never reach 100,000 subscribers. I can never reach 1 million subscribers, 10 million, 100 million, same with views. You know, I can never reach the goals or any of the stuff that I want to reach. But here's the thing though. If I were to leave this world, right? And I don't like really talking on stuff like that because it's dark. But if I were to leave this world, I at least will be happy that I achieved or at least started, okay, what I wanted to do. But the thing is this, there ain't no turning backs for me. When it comes to content creating, I'm invested. I have spent like probably thousands upon thousands of dollars on everything possible that I've involved in my content creating career. In the past 13 years, where it's like I have put so much time, work, and effort into being a content creator, fam, it would make no sense for me to turn back. It would make no sense. And that's just, you know, overall talking to those out there. They be all like, oh, quit YouTube, quit content creating, quit. You know, at the end of the day, why? Where it's like, there's people that I beef with where it's like, they probably got the same people saying it to them. They should quit content creating. If they're not saying it to them in their comment sections, they're thinking about it, or they have made a video about it saying, oh yeah, you know, commentary channels or racist people on YouTube, they should quit content creating. Here it is. They are still probably most likely working on their next video, uploading their next video. So at the end of the day, if it was left up, you know, to the fans on who should exist on YouTube and who shouldn't, there would be a lot of content creators gone. So that's why at the end of the day, it's like, it makes no sense to listen. You know, overall, yes, listen to your fans, listen to your supporters. You know, overall, it's like, have that bond where it's like they're listening to you, you're listening to them, and you guys have that like equal relationship and stuff. But if it's going to be people that's, you know, they don't care about your well-beings when it comes to being a content creator, fam, like, ignore them, okay? Ignore them. As many times as a person will say, oh, that's an invalid argument, you shouldn't ignore criticism, you shouldn't. Okay, then if that's the case, then all of this stuff that I've said, wouldn't this overall count as criticizing the critics? So where does this leave you guys? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, where it's like, if they overall tell me, you know, you gotta listen to the critics, but as soon as I say some criticizing stuff, oh no, I don't need to listen to you. You don't got no say so when it comes to, I could do whatever I want to do. So why is it that I can't? Like, sit down and think about that question. Why is it that you're allowed to do whatever you want to do? You can leave racist comments underneath my channel. You can attack me and my friends and my fans. You can pretend to be a fan, but you're really a hater in reality. You know, you could do all these things to try to bother me, get underneath my skin, do everything possible, make videos about me, make lies about me, do all these different things. But as soon as I say something, oh, it's an issue, it's a problem. No, TMossBoss, he's not allowed to say. So that's why at the end of the day, listening to the critics, it will get you nowhere. It will get you nowhere, right back, except right back at the root of whatever you're trying to do. So listening to critics, in my opinion, don't do it. All right. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.